What is homesteading? Originally, a homestead was the Old English name of an ancestral home, the house and adjoining land occupied by a family. Turns out those welcome to the homestead signs are about the same as saying just welcome home. When homesteading is referred to in a historical context, it's almost always referring to the movement that followed the 1862 Homestead Act. The US government, currently in the process of expanding westward, made a seemingly generous offer.
The deal of a lifetime.
160 acres of land in exchange for a small fee and proof that the applicants were able to work the land in improvement, notably by getting a house in place. You've read first-hand accounts of these pioneers in many books, probably most popularly in Laurel Ingalls Wilder's Little House on the Prairie series. Fast forward to a world reeling after the Great War and the Great Depression. Young adults who had survived both, often termed the lost generation, were disaffected, disappointed, traumatized, and disillusioned. Some decided to shirk off their version of modernity and take to the woods for a more meaningful life. Not all of these people called themselves homesteaders. Their grandparents, after all, might have been the children of the original homesteaders, but their self-built lives were very much cut out of the same cloth. JFK, Summer of Love, The Bomb, Vietnam, Energy Crisis, and Watergate. I only have to throw out a handful of these words to spark the imagery of a population of people whose confidence in their federal government, the status quo, and their relationship with the environment was shaken to its core.
That the only successful way that the revolution ever can be over is for more and more people to just drop out.
Now, wanting to return to a more simple, sane way of life that was both connected to the earth and respectful to it, made a new generation of homesteaders range out of cities to find their land and start up a homestead. So we ask again, what is homesteading? The modern version. Now, the modern version of homesteading is the most complicated to research and the least defined. As someone who has lived this life and done tons of reading and research along the way, I'm going to give this definition my own take. At its simplest, homesteading is when an individual, couple, or family relocates to a piece of land and endeavors to live a life of independence and self-reliance. For every homesteader out there, there's a personal, unique way that they've figured out how to do just that.